allegations in the deadly dispute involving a local Wolfson High School student.
Tonight, we're hearing from the shooter's attorney, who says her client shot the teen in self-defense. Jordan Davis was killed last Friday at a Southside gas station following an argument with Michael Dunn over loud music. According to Dunn's lawyer, the 45-year-old felt threatened by Davis and his friends and claims to have seen a gun inside the teen's SUV. Channel 4's Emily Turner is here to explain Davis's defense claims.
Good evening, Rob, Jen. It's a pretty bold claim, and one that Jordan's family obviously doesn't agree with. There are a couple of things that came out of our exclusive interview with Dunn's attorney. She says he was already in the process of turning himself in when officers came to his home. Secondly, that if he had to do it all over again, his attorney says he would handle it exactly the same way. And last, and perhaps most importantly, she says that's because he fired those shots in self-defense after he says he saw the teens with a shotgun.
The fact that they didn't find one doesn't mean there wasn't one. You and I both know that guns are disposed of very rapidly after crimes, after they've been brandished at people, after things have happened.
She says he saw the end of a shotgun through the window of the SUV, got his gun out of the glove compartment and fired. She says he thought that they could be gang members, and that's why he drove off without calling police and then eventually went back to Brevard County. But we talked to a classmate of Davis's who saw him every day and said there's absolutely no way he's that kind of a person.
He isn't that type of person.
What kind of a person is he?
He's laid back, he's cool, he's nice, and he didn't deserve that.
Police did not recover a gun in the teen's car. Now, that gun is vital evidence in this self-defense argument and is going to, especially in whether or not he's able to stand up in court. Dunn's attorney hasn't decided whether or not she'll invoke the stand your ground law in this case. We talked to a local attorney about that who says that it could be a tough claim to prove.
Well, it's incredibly vital to the defense. If they want to put together a substantial, a legitimate stand your ground defense, they're going to have to find a gun. In order for someone to be able to use the stand your ground immunity, they must feel like they're an imminent threat of serious bodily injury or death. There can be just about no reason why three teenage boys who were in a car alone, who may have made some statements back and forth, would ever rise to the level of a reasonable fear of imminent bodily injury or death. So if there is not a gun that is found in the car, they will have an incredibly difficult time making that defense.
Now, Dunn has been transported back up here to Jacksonville. He will have his first appearance in court tomorrow. Rob, Jen?
What does the family think about these new allegations, or new claims, I should say? You
know, I spoke to the family, and I had a chance to talk to the father specifically, and he says that he thinks so little of these claims that he's not even going to deign them with an answer. That's why I didn't go on camera tonight. That's why I didn't want to do a phone interview. He says, you know what? The investigation will show that there was no gun in my son's possession or in the possession of any of those teens. He says he doesn't want to go tit for tat with the man accused of killing his son.
Emily Turner joining us. Thank you, Emily.